Careful, more harpies are about.
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
I'll save you.
Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Wish there was like something that can make it so you don't get interrupted so much when you're casting them.
Stricken you arisen.
And then it's also like when your tank is doing nothing, just standing down there and... The AI is a little bit annoying sometimes, man. Oh, of course, I'm the freaking Griffin. Too.
Every tool and tactic at our disposal. Easily done.
Now there's a Dogma. I've never seen my own master.
Surely. I shan't allow any who harm the arisen to go free.
We've an opening. Focus your attacks.
I shall lead the charge.
And... Nah, Wukong, you know, is, you know, like...
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
He's made to have difficult boss fights. Rise of Zero Dawn isn't that kind of game.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
It says like this, but you know.
Our task cannot be completed, as we lack what we need.
But all enemies are not animals, they're machines.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
The heck do you...
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Here?
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Contemptible knave.
Simple rift. Seems like he's not to be somebody we should have killed, huh? Kinda weirder that he got... Okay. Let's revive him then, I guess.
Steel yourself. This battle is far from done. Since times of eld,
Oh, he's a dragon
blood
forged.
has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts.
Oh, you are kind of a shitty dragon forge. But quickly.
Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit.
Once fight, the game will automatically save, so choose your moment with due care. Oh, he can do... Oh, man. Could have had it, kept it for that. Okay. Question if I should do this or wait until I've been in the city. Hmm. Should probably wait.
So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force. Though this does understand this, the concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher order, as are ye, now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled, for that is what the will of this world has ordained.
Interesting though, it doesn't tell you what actually happens when you fell the dragon though. Because that's a totally different thing.
I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it. After all, now that ye have been marked as Arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon.
No, it was a drake.
A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of God's way. However,
Yeah,
it
but it was gonna
appeared
be
his
something
intent
else,
was to
but
alter
no.
the will of then go. But since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travels. Contemptible.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Where is this treasure chest then?
I never thought I'd say this, but we've become inseparable.
Well, would that we could continue our journey together forevermore. But a time may come when we must part.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
Rodents.
How vast the sea is.
I wonder what lies at its bottom.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things...
More friendly imbue with a curious blue light. One of the precious few to wash up on the Alta Batal coastline. Request or something, I think.
Go.
Do-do-do-do.
best to try.
I dare say I can...
Let our foes cower before lightnings crackle.
You'll not live to regret this. You've got the enemy right where I need them, Richard. Don't let up.
Well, it's clear the two of you know what you're doing.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
I could get over there. Just wondering.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of...
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Now, where there's no Seeker's token over here or something?
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Yep. Volta Battle Coastline.
This is a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Wonder if you should go up here and then go here and then go down here. Backtrack a bit. Um. I think if we go down here on the beach and then probably gonna end up back here and we can go backtrack. Kinda like to rest at the campfire down here. Oh, there was some enemies over here.
Our task cannot be completed, as we lack aught we need.
Rattlers are upon us.
Shame I've never danced next this snow. Are we all in the same boat?
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, prison?
A wise strategy.
Do, 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 do.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full. At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
We should be able to walk there. I wonder what she meant, you're lacking an item.
Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
I don't know what that meant.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, old wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, it would be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmaster's burrow in Bakbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
So this. I'm curious about the other path up there that goes into the cave. Now we have to go back.
Must you run so fast?
Yeah, I
I
do.
hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
That you.
There, Master. Red wolves.
You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post haste.
What the?
Seems they know we're not rifle.
Is it a wonder any foe challenges us with the Arisen in our midst?
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Hey, here's wait here.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
As Municipal view, the landscape seems to unfold in all directions, revealing its secrets to the patient observer.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings. the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
This obstacle's sharpest better of us. There must be a way to remove it. I can attack at a moment's notice, Master. Shall I assist?
Okay.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, then things only turned out differently at the coronation. To think there would be a technique to puppet us pawns. I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Our task cannot be completed, as we lack aught we need.
This is just what's needed.
One can see well into the distance from here.
Okay,
Vermin has its charms.
somebody's being
But
summoned.
so too Batal.
Kink. Don't need one. Okay, I need to get down from here.
There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Mind the oozes!
This foe will recoil from flame.
Or aplenty. Do, 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 do.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. It is uncommonly rare, this. I look forward to informing my own master of its finding when I return beyond the rift.
Oh, come on.
I don't much fancy narrow spaces.
We ought to hasten our steps, lest we find ourselves trapped.
Let's see. It's like, nope, no safe way down. There would be something. Yeah, go all the way around. Oops, the heck? Pull away.
There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Okay, so now we are in Batal then. fuck patrol.
Cannot seem to place it.
Hmm. I'm not so. Mostly what I want to do is ditch our stuff. Check the stores. See where if there's a rift stone that we can teleport to. And we need to go back up. And we came like a totally different way. I didn't think this would connect. So we still have this one to go. And then we have the main road to go with all its quirks. Then we have all this to do, and down here. So much to explore.
Backbatal is not a friendly place for pawns. Each gaze we encounter feels more unjustly vicious than the last.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen, wheresoever that journey may take us.
Acting up today.
How can I get this colour to come out brighter?
No one around here to test to me, at least. Well, please forgive me for last night's scuffle.
It was a Higgs Tavern stand.
Never leave.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
An aroma beyond compare, a taste of heaven in every sip, a beverage for those with a discerning palate.
Take a moment to replenish my strength.
It's a cozy little place.
Is there naught being done to make safe the roads?
If 'tis naught of import, pray hold your tongue.
This is private land. You've no business here. Begone!
Hmm. I guess we don't have any business then.
It's been a hard day.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
A welcome reprieve.
Fine. As
Day's
always.
exertions.
Anything's better than this. Even the grave.
I wears a plenty, as you can see.
I'll buy myself a manor.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Hey, peruse at your leisure.
Well met.
No time to squander on idle gossip, I'm afraid. I thank you for your patronage. I've wares aplenty.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Peruse at your leisure, sir. Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir. I grow what I can. A bit of this and that. Do you come again?
What business have you here?
Interested in my wares?
No.
Business hasn't been the best for some time now. Many thanks.
I wonder what rumors the Morrow has in store.
Have a look.
I'm tired of breaking my back somewhere else.
Huh?
Fulvio.
What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast.
Petrify?
Indeed. A beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Okay. Now we need to find a Medusa's head or something.
Our task cannot be completed, as we lack aught we need.
Yeah, because I handed that one in, silly lady.
To each their own. The world's better for it.
do to deserve this? I've no need to preen. Let my fur lie how it may.
I wonder where this ox cart will go then. What would be one that goes up to the checkpoint?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Traveler's Day book. This is my first time in battle. This fire fair of theirs has certainly made the trip worthwhile. Little did I imagine I would have the honor of seeing the Empress dance up close. That was something of a shock. In fact, such a thing would never do in Vermont.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Buzzkill.
Where's?
What business have you here?
Whatever troubles arise in the world, all I can do is strive to keep this inn open.
Need that one. Do, 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 do. So what's this? One can be kind of interesting.
Do come again.
Whoever's my replacement's in front of me.
Well met, sir. How much will be your service?
Boy, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself.
What a prick.
All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
What the heck?
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him. From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. Until next time.
Sir Ragnar is no ordinary man. That much is certain.
Let me think on that a while.
Process of the race will bring calamity upon us, banishes mindless vessels from our streets. Yeah, they truly don't like vessels, do they? Celebration of 10th year of the reign of Her Majesty Empress Nadinia.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This crowd's good medicine. It really is.
Almost wish all could happen to shake things up.
Pray, be at ease, sir. This is a tavern, same as any other, a place for people to gather and share a drink. Life in this country can be hard to bear, but I won't let anyone rob us of our simple pleasures.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Living's hard, but dreams are free, they say.
Interested in my wares?
Well, this is no good.
Hi, looking to change your vocation? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've not to look hell. Got any
Some
fine
tokens. What are we up to? 40?
things to share?
Pleasure doing business with you.
Interested in my wares?
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Go on, have a look.
I'll sleep like a log, so stiff after a day's rest. Till I'm a What business have you here?
Precious little time.
Old bones grow weary.
Say, are you satisfied with your current appearance? Because I sense you yearn for a change. You wish to shine like a jewel among your peers. Is that not so? Well, lucky you. I am here to see your wish granted.
You do, huh?
Go on, have a look.
Welcome and well met.
Do we need two different ones, really? I'll see if you need to.
Always a pleasure.
Would that I could shed my...
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
Me? I sell defensive equipment, as you can plainly see. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first.
Okay. Nice defense. Yes, the magic defense went down the drain. Still a class I haven't unlocked. I don't know what that is. Do, 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 do. If you upgrade, it will end up at about the same. Looks like we're finally gonna get the proper armor on the Renji, huh? But holy shit, though, everything is expensive. I'm aware that one has resistances. This one has no elemental or debilitation res. Hmm. What if I wouldn't actually have this one instead of that one? Oops. Hmm. Probably is better if upgraded. Hmm. Oh, that's an upgrade. Expensive now. Everything is stuff that I want to upgrade to. Oh, god damn it. Rather have those. I'd rather have some resistances at the bottom. Here it's all about different resists. Okay. So.
Many thanks.
A customer, then. That changes things. My services don't come cheap, mind. Work's work, no matter how dull it might be.
Yeah. We got that's gonna beat the stuff that we have from the elf place. Not that well. The upgrade will probably be good.
Come again when you've more coin.
I was. Don't I have that on me? You talk to this guy.
Me? I sell now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare.
Whatever you need, I'll have it done. Might you be in need of my skills? You'll find no finer artisan in... Always a pleasure.
Not you. Let me try and talk to you some more.
Just tell me what you need, and I'm a master of the craft, I am. Got some work for me, eh? I'm a master of the craft, I am. Come again when you've more coin.
Maybe that blacksmith then. Trying to see if there's somebody who can do something with our sword that we got. A risen sword. See about this one then.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We'll make our way there in time.
As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
If e'er you stumble across some interesting materials, don't be stingy. Bring 'em here and I'll try my hand. Smithing is fun, but dead hard. Lots to learn.
A treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope you're...
If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't help you. I'm retired, see? Oh ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. All right, give us a look then. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick them back up.
Oh yeah?
Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now?
Beg pardon, sir, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Brocker. You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Got cut off from the fuel.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel. Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk.
Okay, I'm hanging around, okay?
"'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? I'll take as much as you can carry. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light. So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
If we can... What business have you here?
God damn, that guard is being a prick. Okay.
This crowd's good medicine for my ringing ears.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Living hard, but dreams of free. I'm settled today.
We've lived for
Sucking up
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? The roads grow perilous, and the prices of goods soar. Is there no end to our misfortunes?
Always a pleasure. Fancy a look at my wares?
we've got our hands on a dragon's gaze. 'Tis a most useful artifact that can reveal the locations of Wakestone shards.
There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
Well met, sir. How might I be?
Days for us are assigned. What do you think you're doing here?
I've a terrible itch. I hope 'tisn't fleas.
Is there no escape?
If I could, I'd never leave.
I'll gladly stay a while.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
A fine thing, this. It is almost as though it were placed here for our benefit.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
What business have you here? Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of service?
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been trusted isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Back Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Peruse at your leisure.
Let me get that.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds.
Twas a fine journey we shared. Wherever your travels take you, I pray you go in health.
Delighted to meet you.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
You'll find none lighter on their feet than a thief. I'm sure my talent... will be a...
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
They say thieves strike swift as the wind and sudden as a thunderbolt.
Rest assured, Master. You'll hear nary an idle word from me.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
I've just remembered a curious rumour I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the Arisen. Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all. Master, we cannot deliver that which we do not possess.
Oh, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behaviour. 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity, no? Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effects on a living specimen would further my research by leaps and bounds.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
This looks as good a place as any. Well met.
Sorry, but I'm not taking any passengers just now.
I'm
About
dead
time I
tired.
taught that dullard a lesson.
Wished I had my
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. Can't let you on till you've paid.
I'm starving, I am.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening.
Food? Have you any food? Many thanks. I'm still very hungry, so if you've any more food to spare, spare some charity for the poor. Ah!
You there! What do you think you're doing, huh? You keep your hands off him. Don't go thinking you can treat the poor however you like just because you're better off.
Calm down, Hugo. You've got it all wrong. This kind sir has been good enough to share some food with me. I've the both of you to thank for my good health and my full belly.
Is that right? Suppose I owe you an apology then, cuz. In my defence, one can't be too careful. There's a child-snatching scoundrel around nearly every corner in these parts. The name's Hugo, by the way. I'm a helper of sorts to the poor who live here. Ain't many folk willing to offer that sort of kindness. Even just one more's a glad sight, let me tell ya. So pay me no mind. And I'm sorry for before. If you're here to help, I'll not say another word against ya.
Many thanks, sir. Lucky I am to have the two of you looking out for me.
It's too quiet here. Our brigand was lurking about.
Interested in my wares? Well met, sir. Need a room for the night? Many thanks.
What to make of this?
So, you
You seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
So, welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Hope to see you again.
I cannot imagine what purpose this forgery might serve, but mayhap 'twill become clear in time.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little scrap store. Follow my lead.
I'm not risking my life for a pretend.
Good day, Ibrahim. Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
So, 'twas a forgery after all. I suspected as much. Not only did you betray me, but you sought to flee right under my nose. You are a poor thief, and a fool besides. You there, escort our guest to the jail, would you?
Master, I thought I might never see you again.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Douse the fire! Soon naught but a tar-broiled corpse shall remain.
One more move, and I dread to...
One ill-timed dodge and I'm covered in bruises.
Pull that off with me. Yeah, you suffer our fate while you finish their loot.
Yeah, asking for it.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. I've got a good feeling about this one.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. I'm sure I've handled this. Quite sure.
Surely I'm overdue a day.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live. Farewell.
I hope Sir O'Full shall lead a life free of cares now that we have... Released him from his shackles. My heart is light as a feather after that exchange. That's something. Was it?
Well, hello there, sir. Aye, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels are... her every other day. Do you come again?
Interested in my wares? Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Slim pickings,
I find myself hard-pressed to respond.
could, I'd never
Got
leave.
to make hay while the sun shines.
It's hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Oh, sorry, sir. Can't take.
Any loose coin about enough to make you rich?
Hard today.
I'd quite like it here. What to do?
The sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore.
This ox cart's back. Want on, you'll need to pay up then.
Looks like we've both got some time on our hands.
Out of the cart, quickly now. Consider me your bulwark.
My magics are at your disposal.
You've made yourself an enemy.
Die then. Steel
Gave
yourself.
me a fright.
You.
Might try my hand at a new trade.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. The sun's rays will grace us anew ere long. Night's perils shall recede with the darkness. A device of fascinating construction built to carry freight. And people, by the looks of it. Shall we hop on? We needn't let our feet do all the work.
This tavern is open to try, even pawns, so long as they've coined for their ale.
Welcome and well met. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair... price. Always a pleasure.